Hi, I'm Patrick Stegall. I'm a Memphis, Tennessee immigration lawyer, and today I want to talk about the process of family-based immigration. This is where an immigrant, somebody outside the United States wishing to enter, or somebody who's in the United States and wishes to remain legally and permanently, gets their immigration status through their relationship to a family member who's already a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. That's why it's called family-based immigration. You're using your family member to come here. You're not doing it through a job or school, or you're not applying as a refugee or for political reasons. You're doing it based on your family relationship. It's probably the most common way to immigrate, to come into the United States and stay here legally. There are a lot of different ways that you can do it. A lot of it is going to depend on the relationship between the immigrant and the citizen family member. For instance, husband and wife is a very common way to do it. It's well known that by marrying a U.S. citizen, that puts the immigrant on a faster track to becoming a citizen himself. So that's one way of using family-based immigration. Another can be to bring your parents into the United States, or to bring minor children into the United States, brothers and sisters. A lot of it is going to depend on the relationship, and the more distant the relationship, generally the longer it's going to take. It can take many years in some cases to bring, say, a brother or sister, but it can be a lot faster to bring a parent, or to marry somebody who's a non-citizen and get them a permanent residency. That can be one of the fastest ways. So a lot of it depends on the relationship, and that will determine how long it's going to take. But it can be a long process. It can be a complex process. There was a lot of paperwork involved, government paperwork to fill out, supporting documents, for instance, proof of citizenship of the U.S. citizen family member. You have to show that they are a U.S. citizen or a permanent resident. If it's a marriage, you've got to show a marriage certificate. You got to show that it's a legitimate marriage, that it's not what they call a sham marriage that's being done just to get papers for somebody. It's got to be a real marriage. So there's a lot of paperwork involved, and issues can arise during the application process that may delay or prevent the immigrant from getting their residency if there are problems. For instance, if there was a problem with how they entered the country originally, if they have a criminal conviction on their background. These are things that need to be looked into and dealt with, because immigration will see these things, and they can deny your application, or they can request more proof, or you may have to go to a hearing and explain what happened and why you should be given an exception if they're trying to if they're trying to deny your application. So each case is different, but first I'm going to want to look at what's the relationship. That can determine how long this is going to take and what kinds of documents we need to put together. And then if there are going to be any problems that have to be addressed to the immigration authorities. So if you are thinking about bringing somebody to the United States, a close family member, or you wish to come and stay in the United States through a family member, contact me, and I'd like to talk about your case and help you out. Again, my name is Patrick Stegall, and thank you for watching.